And I am a hoarder, right? In games, at least. Also, in real life, a little bit as well, if you like count board games and stuff. Hey everyone, this is Thecos, and yes, I have caved. I actually now got myself Terrorscape. A little backstory, I've been wanting this game for a while now, but I know you can't play it solo, and it's kind of hard to table, right? You need the right group for that, and to like really get like most out of it, because they're quite expensive, right? You need to like get it to the table more often. So I think I do have the right friends to get this to the table off and on. So I only got the base game at the moment. So there are like loads of plays like with the base game, I think. I hope I will like the game, but I hope I will not love it. Because if I love it, then I also want the expansions. And then it becomes like really expensive, but let's see. So before we get started, grab yourself a cup of tea and let's do this. All right. There we go. Okay, so what is this game? Well, this is a one versus many game and hidden movement. There's like a serial killer who's trying to like find the survivors and eliminate them. I think they only need to eliminate one of them in order to win. And these survivors have like specific goals they're trying to reach. They're different killers, they're different survivors, and you can like mix and match. You always have like 3 survivors in here and 1 killer. And I think the box has like 5 survivors and 3 killers. So you have a little bit of room to experiment here. But the main thing is, can you see it on the back? Oops. Can you see it at the back? Yeah, you have like this huge house in the middle here. I don't know like how you will be able to put this on the table. It like takes way too much space probably, right? But let's see. Maybe it's not too large. So yeah, I definitely want to unbox this. We will not be able to look at the entire house today, right? Because I need to like build all of that. But let's take a look at what we find in here. There are a few miniatures in here. That's cool. So let's just see what this game holds in store for us. So this is 30 to 45 minutes, ages 16 and up, of course, because of the theme here, and 2 to 4 players. I have heard that this game is like best at 2 and 4, but also playable at 3. So let's just see. All right, let's open this up. This is by Jeffrey CCH, illustrated by Samuel Horowitz. Oh, come on. All right. So, oh, nice. There's something in here. Okay. There are like a few things here, like hidden exit. It says repair, secret exit or secret tunnel. Okay, cool. So there's like the German version because, of course, I want to play with my German friends. And I won't be able to play it on the channel anyway. So I will. I have the German version, but for like the main unboxing, that shouldn't be an issue. All right, so we start here. This is like a survival guide. Right, I've heard about that. These are like the killers here, right? All of them that are available. And that's a pretty cool thing, actually, because this like shows you all of the killers and all of the survivors as well, I think, right? Oh, no, only the killers, I guess. Oh, I thought also the survivors, but I guess not. But all of the killers, that means like if you want to like get expansions, you can like kind of check like which ones you want to have, right? So yeah, pretty cool. Ooh, she looks very creative, but really cool. So yeah, nice. Okay, and we have like 3 of them in here. This is the okay. You have different manuals for the killer, for the survivors. Oh, so you can just hand them. Oh, this is clever. This is really well done. So you just have one handbook for the killer here and one for the survivors. You can just hand this to like the different roles and that works. Wonderful. This is like how killer preparation, how the turn works, and that's almost it. A very short rule book, pretty much. Okay, great. I actually intend to take this on a gaming weekend this weekend. Of course, like when you watch this video here, when this goes up, this weekend has already happened. And I want to play this on the weekend at least once with a few friends. We are like 3 people, so I think that should be okay. This for the survivors, same thing. You have the preparation here. You have the turn of a survivor. A few more things. Survivor actually has more rules. Because, yeah, well, I guess they have to do more. And then here you have the main rules. I guess like everything is in here then. Very, very nice. Okay, that's great. I will have to figure out whether or not it's better to play, like when you actually know the game, have read the rules. If it's better to play the killer. I'm not quite sure, but maybe, yeah. Yeah, this like will take a lot of room, I think. There's like loads of stuff you can get for this, right? There are like more expansions that give you more killers, more survivors. Also, I think there are playmats even. Okay, this like shows you how everything works here, how you like put it back into the box. Okay, this like shows you how to put everything back in the box. Interesting. And how you build up everything. Because like the cool thing is like this house in the middle has like two, I think, main functions. One main function is to actually like be like a separation, right? So you don't see like what the others are doing. And I think this is actually like high and large enough that you actually don't see it. And secondly, there's also like a dice tower in here, which is pretty cool. Okay, wow, there's loads of stuff. Okay, wow. I have heard it's not that hard to assemble this, but it looks way different. But let's see. And then here you have variants, an FAQ, and then here you have like how the killer works, how the survivor works, but you have that in different like rulebooks as well, and like the overview. Okay, so mainly you have the assembly guide, the preparation, the main rules, just like a few pages, and then you have like the killer and the survivor. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, what is this here? Oh, these are all the punch boards, I guess. Oh, you could kind of see my camera there. Oh, you can kind of see it there. Okay, let's take a look at the punch boards in just a moment. Let's first take a look at all of this in here. All right, we actually have like a nice insert here. These are the miniatures. Oh, there's a piece of cardboard below here. Okay, sure. I guess we can keep it. It's probably good for not scratching stuff. And then here we have another insert for stuff. More inserts. Yeah, loads of inserts. Let's take a look under the insert. Nothing there. All right, so we have these cards here. Like really nice insert. I really like this here. I have also heard that the Kickstarter and the retail version are the same, right? So that's great. So if I really like the game, I can get even more stuff. It's nice that these are rounded off, these inserts, right? So we can just take it out easily here. Very nice. So let's take a look. Let's go from bottom to top, right? Let's open this up here. Oh, very nice to open. Yeah, very easy to open. That's great. And let's take a look at all of these cards first. Can I open it like this, or do I need a knife? Let's see. I will need a knife. With that, I can open this much easier. So there we go. Okay, so how do these cards feel? They feel actually pretty decent. Yeah, pretty good quality, actually. Nice. Okay, so yeah, these are items, I guess. And keys. These are weapons, items, all kinds of stuff here. Okay. Whiskey bottle, that's good. That's an item I want to find. Herb medicine, because I don't know if you know, but besides tea, I also like to drink a good glass of single malt scotch. And occasionally also a gin, but mainly single malts. Okay, so that's, we have a gun here and an axe, a toolbox, all kinds of things. Okay, and then these are like, I don't know what these are. Puzzle pieces. I don't know what these do. But okay, but these feel really good. These feel nice. I guess, where do you put them? I don't know. Let me put them here for now. And then here we have another pack of cards. Let me just quickly open that. Okay, and let's see what we have in here. Probably like these are the cards for the survivors, I guess, right? Almost looks like it here. So, okay, these also feel good. Yeah, they're pretty much the same quality. Like, just that these cards are already a little bit... Yeah, I will still have to sleeve them because these are already like coming off here. Okay. That's probably the... Oh, okay. I need to go. No, wait. These are like kind of weird. Let's do it like this. So these are like the different survivors and they have like different abilities, which is nice. Okay. Sounds good. And then here we have items that I guess you can craft or something. Okay. Yeah, okay. These are the things you can craft or find. I guess these are the missions maybe. And this here, I don't know. This is like for the killer here. This is like what the killer can do, like barricade, like hunt down or sense kind of, right? This is like the chainsaw. Okay, yeah, very cool. Interesting. Okay, yeah, nice. Cool. So let me just close that off again here. Yeah, looking forward to putting all that together. Then here we have another insert. Okay, I don't know. Maybe this is like for the house. Then here we have a few bases. Nothing too special, but let me check. I hope these are not hard plastic, but actually silicone. They are silicone. Very nice. Very, very nice that these are actually silicone. I I appreciate that. And here we have a few dice. Let's take a look at those as well. Here. They're kind of hard to see, but they look cool. Actually, no, they're not that hard to see. They're kind of cool. So we have a 0, 1, 1, 1, 3, and another 0. So I guess we have 3 1s, 1 3, and 2 zeros. Okay. Yeah, that's bad for me, because I will probably roll mostly zeros. Unless that's good, then I will most likely roll 3s. All right, let's take a look at the miniatures here. So what we have here, so these are, oops, these are the survivors, I guess. Okay, very cool. Actually, I don't really take them out. You can actually see them quite well here. So I guess these 5 here are the survivors, right? Very cool. And then here we have these are the killers. We have like the chainsaw guy, we have this guy, and these. I don't know why you have 2 of them. Maybe to track something on your own board and something on the player's board, on the survivor's board. I'm not sure. But these look pretty cool. This one is a pretty nice one here. Look at this ghost kind of thing. Really cool with all the details here. Really enjoy that one. Okay, cool. Okay, nice. Looking forward to trying that. I don't know if I will like the game. I like the idea of hidden movement and one versus many. But so far, no game has really done what I wanted it to do. So I did I did own Adele at some point, which is also a one versus many game. And while it worked okay, it just didn't survive a cow in my collection, right? Because like it wasn't that exciting. After a while, it was a nice event. It was nice to play it once, but that was pretty much it. All right, now I've talked enough to actually have enough time to get all of this out. So let's put this aside here. Let's put this one right here. The focus should be fine. So this is like these are the this is actually the game boards here. We have like 2 of them, one for the killer, one for the survivors, and this one isn't actually too large. So that is actually like possible to like have on a regular table. That's great. Are they double-sided? They are not. But they have like a cool backside here with this gray look here. Gray-black. Okay. So I guess this is like for the survivors here, I suppose. Okay. And then here are like these little, you see like these little markings here? This is like where you put the house in, I suppose. Okay. And here, this is like the secret exit. You need to like find the different cards for that. Okay, very cool. Nice. And this also feels really good. Really good quality. It makes sense. I mean, it was a Kickstarter, right? And this is, as far as I know, just the Kickstarter version here. Okay. This is the same. It's the same house, of course, right? Just different things here. So I don't know if that is, which one is for the killer, but I guess this one is for the killer then here. But I'm not sure. Okay, very cool. And I think that's not too much anymore. I think we have the house now here. So this is the house that you fold out like this. Like this here. Oh, this looks really cool. Look at how vibrant this looks. Very, very nice. And on the other side, of course, as the same picture, that makes sense. And then we have the same thing again, like for both sides, right? And then here we have the connecting parts. And there are a few more things. So first of all, we have like the connecting parts, like this one here. Come on. Can I get it out without having to fold it open? No, I guess not. Give me a moment. I have to fold it open like this. There we go. And this is like something for the connection. Oh, that's the roof, I guess. And then you fold that down, right? You have like the roof here, like this. And you track something on the roof as well. Okay, that's clever. So you have more stuff you can track on top, so you don't have to have too many, too much stuff on the boards. These are like the survivors here. Very nice. Sophia, William, Anna. And also we have here, Johnson and Marco. Okay, very nice. And more stuff for the houses, like some stuff to put cards here, I guess. This means like separated path. Okay. Yeah, nice. Okay. That works. And then here we have just more punchboard stuff. Okay. Yeah, cool. I don't know why this is like so large for Sophia. I don't know. Okay, and then here we have that for every for every of the survivors, and they have like a little backstory as well. That's very cool, because that's what I like doing. If you actually like play specific characters in games, and they do have like the option of having a backstory, I like to read those as well. Oh, look at this little skull. You actually like assemble that with the standee. That's kind of cool. Okay. And then here, yeah, you have the backstories. I always like to read them out with other players when I play games such as this one here. Yeah, very, very nice. Okay. Oh, this Johnson guy is pretty cool. I think I'm gonna like him. He has a huge backpack, so he can have more stuff in his inventory. And I am a hoarder, right? In games, at least. Also, in real life a little bit as well, if you like count board games and stuff. Yeah, okay, very cool. Anna looks pretty cool as well. Okay, nice. And then here we have... these are the killers, actually. Yeah, we have the butcher. We have the ghost. Interesting. They're different levels. Okay. And then here we have the murderer. Okay, that's pretty simple. There's like the... we have like player aids as well. At least this is for the survivors. Which is, I think, fine, because there are two of those. I guess the survivors get one and the killer as well, so they know what to do. Yeah, these are like the victory conditions here. Okay, nice. And then here we have something for a card. To put a card here, maybe it's something like that belongs to the house as well. And that is already it. So that's what I thought. Like kind of a short and sweet unboxing, but this looks pretty cool. Looking forward to checking that out. I will definitely take a look at that today, at the rules today and tomorrow, because in 2 days is Saturday, and then I want to take it with me to actually play this. So I'm not quite sure how much I hope I will like this, right? So on the one hand, it'd be really cool to have a 1 versus minigame that I can really enjoy, that is not too complex, that has a cool theme, and this theme is pretty cool, actually. But on the other hand... I don't want to love it too much, right? Because I know I'm going to go like deeper into this game and get more stuff then, right? So let's see. I don't really want to do that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm not a huge fan of this cover art here at the bottom, but I'm a fan of the rest. The rest looks all pretty cool. Like the general art style is very, very nice. Just I think they could have put a cooler killer on top here, because this one is not that exciting. But yeah. Look forward to checking this out. If you have played this game, let me know in the comments. I would love to know whether or not you like this game. And if you have any tips regarding the expansions, in case I want to get any. Well, that concludes my unboxing for Terrorscape. Thank you so much for watching and for staying to the very end. I hope you enjoyed this video. As usual, I would like to thank you all for your support. Especially I want to give a shout out to my generous patrons. The big thanks go to Thecos for supporting me at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that. I truly appreciate that. You can also support me by watching, liking, and commenting on my videos, subscribing to my channel, support me on Patreon, and join my Discord server to hang out with me and my amazing community. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the very next video or my Discord server. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, and cheers.